Okay, everybody, and welcome back to McBroGuy Explores the Darkest Dungeon. And, we're still hanging out here in McBroGuy Manor Estate. I've more or less picked the position and party members that we'll be having for our next venture. Some of them are repeats from last time. So I found that through the previous dungeon crawl, I do not like the Witch Doctor and whatever that place was called, the Weld, or, yeah, the Weld. So, if we're going to go back in there, we should probably use a different character. And that's why I think that I've taken some fancy to this one right here. This is our newly found grave robber. Let's change up the name. There we go. That's appropriate. And so, actually, let's go ahead and check through this. This character has a lot of bleed, but then again, some interesting versatility with a lot of crit chance multipliers and a lot of skills that have no damage penalties. And her damage roll is usually between 4 to 7, so if she does get some crits, there'll be some big numbers. And we'll be having a very similar philosophy to the previous game, except the certain matches that have those fungal artilleries, if we go back into the Weld, I'm not gonna. Oh, what'd I do? What'd I do? No, you can move. I'm not gonna use the Shadow Guy to knock back quite as much because they have a fleece skill that just gets them right back, and they can still blight our two front row. Not particularly optimized. Something I don't know, however, is the lane preference between these two. So it looks like she prefers the third. With that being said, I just use this. I think this is more what we want to do, as we have this bandage right here, plus 15 accuracy. So this is actually more accurate than this with a higher crit chance. So I think she's fine in the fourth row. What that'll do is it'll let us keep her here so that we have more more illumination options. And I actually upgraded all the skills on the Vestal. Oh, without further ado, let's go ahead and put people in their places. And let's try to avoid that boss. This is medium apprentice level area. Let's check this out. Explore 90% of rooms in a short path. Complete 100% of room battles. Short path. Medium path. I think medium might be a little bit too much for us. Let's just do stun percent, reduced dodge. And you do plus accuracy with minus max HP. So both those are pretty useless, I think. The benefits don't necessarily outweigh the costs. And I might be a little bit intimidated of a medium-sized room. So let's go back for a short, where we have to complete 100% of room battles. I think that'll favor us a little bit more. And then we have stun options here. We have movement options with him. Then she's just here to kill people, straight up. And with this, we might have a better setup. So, let's check it out. On to provisions. And if this is a shorter map, I think what we went with was 12 food, and then 8 torches. Essentially, you want about as many torches as rooms. And something we want quite a bit of here are shovels. Let's take 2. 2 keys. Additional herbs kill diseases. Counter blights, poisons, and toxins. Yeah, we'll just go with this. I think this is more than fine. And let's embark. I hope I picked the right size. I'm not really sure, but in either case, I think we'll be okay. This setup seems to be fairly decent. If I wanted more to bolster this choice, what I could have done is upgraded some of the skills with the bounty hunter, so he had a little bit more accuracy. He was fumbling around a little bit in the previous go through.
Soak the soil. sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Alright, so I think the amount of torches that we have is good. We'll start out going this way because we need to explore 100% of rooms. This provides the least amount of backtracking. So let's go forward. Crate is empty. I'll let you be. Oh, grave robber. Let's let you in there. Nothing of value. Fight. Ectoplasms. Let's murder them. So you have a stun chance. What are your stun resistances? 50. Oh, just hit him. Miss. That's the biggest issue I've been having with him. What are your accuracies? That's just guaranteed hit, it looks like. What's the damage range? It doesn't show. Oh, alright, so 4 to 7? 15% crit. Oh, I can't actually hit him. Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. And illumination, both these are 85. Illumination gives us the torch.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ugh. They're very stun resistant, so we're just gonna go with a smite. Just bash it down. Cool. Even though we did use that, I still want to use the torch.
A blazing star is born.
Scouting. We got to fight. Let's fight. Oh, free torch. Take that. What are you? It's an unsettling effigy. Effigy, something about hero energy. Gambler. Oh, weird. She's now a gambler. Oh, they're surprised. This gives us an opportunity to destroy them. Crit modifier. Actually, let's try just to kill this one. I think that'll be a good option. 7. Okay. Then you can try to knock one of these dudes back. Yeah. Then that puts us in a great spot where what we're gonna do is probably try to stun. No, we're not. Try to stun. 73. You gotta be dead soon. Come on. Yeah.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
This is for stun chance. They are fairly resistant, but damage is damage. Yeah. Well, let's see how big bag we can be. I'm being a little overconfident. Yeah, that was bound to bite me in the butt. No worries though. So our heal from this character has even gone up quite a bit too. Oh, you're fast. Whoa.
Reeling, about to break.
Okay, heal. Now let's just go for wanton destruction. Yeah.
Give them no quarter.
No quarter at all. Give them death on a hand wheel. Let's actually just let you heal. Oh, you can't actually hurt someone. Can I click myself? Yeah, I can. Not the wisest of ideas, but you know, we'll work with it. 5. Okay. 4 to 6. 5. I made that net turn pretty much useful. Oh yeah. Bounty hunter, please. Yeah. Then what is your highest accuracy? We're good. Gonna bash these guys up. Oh.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Oh, something I entirely forgot to bring up. So up here in the right corner of the screen, I put this little image to sit there, and it's like a way of saying I hope that they input a turn counter. If you look from the top to the bottom, it's sort of a figurative way to imagine who was, next in the turn order. You can see like the red ones are the enemies, the blue ones are the characters. It was something that I saw in a forum on Reddit for the game. I thought it was a good idea, so as a joke, I put an image of one up in the top right-hand corner over there. If they were to implement it into the game. Now we've gotten back to the start. This is as good a time as any to strike up another torch.
The promise of safety.
And we've already got enough deeds, I think, to upgrade our weaponsmith. So that puts us in a really good position from now on. I don't know if the weapon upgrades increase accuracy at all. I really doubt it, because all the skill upgrading seems to be increasing accuracy. But the increase in damage rolls would definitely be good. What's in the sack? We have discovered the sack. I really don't know of any class that's good at disarming, so we'll just let you go for it. And you're blinded!
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
I pressed that. And yeah, there's a refresh looking symbol up here. I just used this and minimized the size and then wrote order. It's not necessarily flush enough to fit in with the aesthetic of the game, but it was something I threw together in a few minutes. So far, though, fairly easy round, and I might be eating my words because this looks pretty ridiculous. Dazzling Light. Who are we going to dazzle? Actually, let's heal. Let's heal him. 4. And I'll just feel a little bit better about this. Okay, I think this will make her move back. Oh. Push. They're jumbling us all around. So there's a Crusader skill that would be really good in this position. Whenever they're not in the front, it's one of their last skills. It lets them move forward and hit someone at the back spots. So how this one lets us move back, what we're going to do is we're going to use it on whoever we have the highest hit chance for. So probably this guy. Groping Swipe. And her dodge chance is really, really good. I happened to put some stuff on her that increased that. And his accuracy is bad, but we're going to try to knock this dude back. That's just to make it easier for us to kill these cultists. Oh, you're doing work, lady. And all you can do is move forward. Some stressful incantations. I'm okay with that. And actually, we should have been more foresightful on working with our torches. We're not in the best of light. Use the one that makes us jump back. We can hit that acolyte. Stressful incantation. This is gonna, cause some trouble for us, but it's nothing too bad. Now what we can go ahead and do is try to knock this one back also. And the main reason for this is just to make it really easy for our Crusader to get some Zealous Accusations on the weaker units. Whoa!
The tide turns.
That guy's just a glutton for punishment. Well, it has a chance to kill. Why not? Go for it. Die. Round 3. Stressful incantation. Dodge. Thank you! so we got the kill. Thinned him up. Base stun. I hate you. And it worked! Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So what we'll do with this is try our best at killing this oh, if he's useless and just gonna pass turns, let's hit this guy. I guess that's probably the best thing to do. Oh. No worries, dude. I think we're okay. And let's just try to kill him, I guess. Oh! Okay, I was dumb. Oh, well, it missed. We effectively got rid of their turn anyway. I think our cleric must be absurd, otherworldly slow. Spread damage. Not party heal. Targeted heal. 6. Nice roll. And then Zealous Accusation. Then I'm up. And I only have one bad guy to really deal with. I think our accuracy is going to be pretty awful with this. Oh, actually, stupendous. Five. How much health do you have? 2. Yeah. Come on, I can dig it.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And they gave us a shovel. Man, these must be the nicest mobs. Let's use you to explore. Someone was in a camp here. There's nothing left. I think we prefer to be one back. Okay. Oh, we're scouting. Speaking of which, not speaking of scouting, but using torches anyway. So there are going to be 2 fights coming up this way. I think that's better for him. It's not really. It doesn't matter. The main reason for this switch is just he needs to be in the front too. So if he gets pushed, we need to make it easier for him to get back. So let's go ahead and use our next torch. We'll use the Grave Robber to check this thing out. Mummified remains. Fool me once. I think she has the best success. Ooh! I can plasma. This is easy. They're surprised. They're just about to get stomped on. Ooh! Oh, wow. One shot. Get dropped. We don't need a party heal as much as just to heal him up. And you can't hurt him from there. So you can go ahead and just move up. What's your stun resistance? 6 damage. And now it's going to be his turn. So he's going to slap us around a little bit. Oh, or not. Let's just get everyone up. Oh, that's more than fun. Yeah. Bounty Hunter doing some work.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I don't think that's really even trifling. That's pretty awesome. Dug up. Ooh. Oh. I feel like there could have been things on the side here. Oh, that's good. Oh, no. Not that far. Matter of fact, you can go back one. The main reason for that is just so she can get her illumination off if need be. That's a pretty good skill. Whoa, rabbit. Smasher. So you're going to uppercut. That's our preferred strategy with these guys, as they're useless in the back. Now we're going to be throwing flashing daggers. 90% chance to hit. Got some okay damage under there. What do you do? 6 to 12 damage. Oh, that's what we do instill. Because of its increased damage to holy. Stun resistance? Let's just smack it. 8. Okay. Which one has a higher hit chance? Damage roll. Yeah! Dog down. Escape Cloud. You're jerks. No, that character's probably going to do it too. So let's try to stun. Does it work? Yeah. And you can do the same. Yeah. Now we're going to try to Zealous Accusation when it comes around. Oh yeah, putting that hurt on. Now your job is to kill this one, I believe. Okay. Now we'll use. Oh, let's heal. Let's heal. I don't think I've gotten a crit out of her. Those are pretty high crit odds. Let's just bring everyone up too. Yeah! I think these are all 80% hit chance. And we're good!
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh, I think we even have another room to explore. So let's feel free to check everything out. Because I think the only thing we had to do was get all the room encounters. But we don't have very much gold picked up so far this run. So let's see what all the map has in store for us. And our stress scenario isn't really that bad. It looks like Stuckley is going to have to take a trip back, though. And this one right here, actually the combination of both of these is pretty amazing. When health is above 75% plus dodge. And then ranged attacks just get massive accuracy. We don't even need to use a torch. We'll just go on to our next one. Mushrooms, mushrooms. I'm already hurt, so I'm probably the priority for healing. So if I get blighted,
Ancient traps lie in wait,
it's okay.
unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Man, did we get some loot?
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
And just so we don't have to waste as much time on healing, we haven't, like, eaten it all this round. So we can just keep 8. Yeah. What's next? Let's see. Let's find out. No fight. I'm surprised there's not even a fight on the way there. Hunger. Speak of the devil. Right here, grave robber. Shovel.
Packs
Some
laden
bosses.
with loot are often low on supplies.
Now, I was hoping that we'd be able to find more deeds. We did get 4, which is pretty decent, if I must say.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
You know, I guess we shouldn't even have bothered to do that. But, you know, we look good on that end. So let's go ahead and take a trip back to our McBroGuy Manor estate.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven
I think
from
we got
our woods.
8 total deeds that time around. 6,000 gold. 20 crests too. Always pretty easy to come by those. And even some busts. So let's go check out what our characters earned. And the Grave Robber might be becoming a pretty decent class in my opinion. It was this: experiences, religious, visions, and delusions. I don't really know what that means. Plus 10% damage and highlight. I do that a lot, so fantastic. Robust, disease resistant. Thank you. Fear of mankind. So monster type human gets minus accuracy. We need to get rid of that probably. Actually, I don't really like this class much in general. But he wasn't affected. He didn't get to rank 2 yet. He's 2 experience away, it looks like. And his stress, not super duper high. Well, it is super duper high. It's the only one that's very high, though. And that means that this character might be able to go on to our next strip, too. We're getting a lot of use out of her. Let's go ahead and give her a name, too.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
$69 stress relieved. Cork removed. Kleptomaniac. Let's see who we have over here in the stagecoach. Oh, who are you? Oh, not you. Above you. So this skill right here is something I'm interested in. Breakthrough 1. So let's check you out. Zealous Accusation is minus 40 and hits 2. Her weapon is 6 to 12. 6 to 12. So they're on the same level. But she has more base speed at 2 rather than 0, with crit at 2 rather than 5. This does base damage. What does yours do? Base damage with 5% crit modifier. Okay, so effectively her crit is higher because her skills have crit built in. Yup. Breakthrough. This looks awesome. Looks interesting. Bleed out. And that's not minus. See, like that's minus 10%. That's just 10% crit mod 5. Target bleed 3 points per round for 3 rounds. Self damage goes down and dodge is down. So if you really just want to kill someone, that's a way to do it right there. So I've heard of a strategy that's actually using 3 of these characters right here. The Hellion. And that really seems amusing to me. As seeing troubling behavior will not take part in prayer activity in town. But we already have a dedicated prayer down here. First things first, though, let's back out of this. Go over here to our blacksmith. And we will get weaponsmithing. Now
in the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
This increases the damage range as well as crit rate. Maybe base speed 2. No effect there. Well, we just have to see. So, I think that leaves us enough that we can increase our roster
Great
size.
heroes can be found even here.
Maybe we'll take a Hellion.
Mud and rain.
But something that we've been lacking is a good secondary character, right? I think... Oh, I meant a secondary tank, frontliner. So I think that's what we just got with her. We'll probably unlock Breakthrough because that looks like a pretty good alternative. And you're just like, think of having like maybe a whole team of Hellions doing nothing just but break through every round. An estimated potential of 12 damage. 20 damage to everything in the front 3 rows. There should be a buff here too, yeah, that's what I saw. That increases damage and accuracy. It bleeds. Iron Swan. That lets you hit the back row. I mean, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. You could essentially have a move for every range. So, for example, if you had 1, 2, 3, 4. If those were your skills, you could essentially deal with anyone in any position. Oh, this is actually the target. The target gets the... Oh, no, self. Oh, I'm silly. No worries, though. That run did end pretty well, and that was a really big improvement to finally get our blacksmith unlocked. If we take a look over at the guild, I think we're getting to the point, if we get enough portraits, we'll even be able to upgrade things to rank 3, which would be cool. But this character, probably going to get a lot more mileage now. And something we can actually think about is using that same setup with McCulty. I'm not allowed to move people in this. So, a setup that we might be doing, Bro Dude, so we can put him in for stress. Then we can put in the Hellion. Take breakthrough. The accuracy is so low, though, without being able to upgrade it. She will be a liability our first time through. I witnessed that. But the single hit damage potential with this guy and someone who's actually capable of putting down hexes, I think that's a pretty awesome thing to think about. So I think it's McCulty who can. See, this one marks target, but it's the only one that does. So if we're able to mark the target, get his accuracy decent, and then just whack someone with this, that's a big damage spike. And that might be a setup to think about too. I don't know if that actually consumes the mark or not. Worst case scenario, it's some prospective food for thought. Let's see. We got some people done with the sanitarium. We have quite a bit of money. We could do something or another. Egomania. Obsessed with self-worship. Whatever. In either case, it's been a pleasure, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off for now. You guys try to have a good one, and goodbye.